And that's why I have a problem telling my one and only ghost story. It's because that unexplained event lasted just moments, in words less than a sentence. And I wasn't scared. There was no cold air, no apparitions, nothing. But the disturbing thing is, it's lived with me for 50 years. I can't shake it off because I can't explain it. But where did those voices come from? But let's start here. This is an ancient hedgerow. It runs alongside a green lane linking two ancient villages, both of which are in the Domesday Book. I'm in the county of Leicestershire in the UK Midlands. 150 years ago, this was the most famous county for fox hunting. In the hunting season, the rolling fields and towering hedges were a playground for the rip-roaring wealthy, Oscar Wilde's unspeakable in pursuit of the inedible. Imagine trickle of foxhounds in full tongue pouring across the landscape. Huntsmen's red coats flapping, hard-riding, mounted followers in top hats, surging across the impossibly high hawthorn and blackthorn hedges. And this might be a remnant of just such a hedge, but now vastly overgrown. I was walking here alone 50 years ago, and this, well, at least the other side of this hedge, is where it happened. Now, I already knew about strange happenings. From a young age, I was told stories, inexplicable happenings within the family, but they were told without doubt that they were true. My mum explained to me that the creak of a wooden stair was actually my long-past grandma dusting the stairs. It happened the same time every afternoon. But I was sceptical, even as a 10-year-old, and I was right. It wasn't Agnes dusting the stairs. It was simply a crack that got pressed down when we came downstairs in the morning and then popped back into place later in the afternoon. And then there was the story of the gardener at the Great Hall very near to where we lived. I still can't figure this one out though. Surely it was just imagination. The gardener was a great uncle of mine, and in those days before the First War, it was not allowed for the staff of the hall to meet socially. And so my great uncle waited in secret to meet the housemaid in the kitchen garden, as the two lovers hid from sight behind the glass house. An apparition of a finely dressed woman passed softly through the kitchen garden and walked straight through an unopened oak door. Truth is, I don't believe in spirits and ghosts, but my little unexplained experience still, well, haunts me. So here I was, age 14, when I heard voices, joviality, laughter, like a big gathering, just the other side of this hedge. I was intrigued. After all, I was a mile from each village, in the middle of vast and empty fields. Unable to contain my inquisitive nature, I pushed through the hedge. The field beyond was empty, quite empty. No one, not a soul, nothing. Just calls of birds and silence of the land. And that's it. No headless hounds, no spooky figures, no apparitions, no cold air, nothing. As I said, there's not much to tell. But what was it? Who were they? Did I imagine it? Could there really have been a group of chattering people in this vast field who just vanished from view in those few seconds? I always prefer a rational explanation, but I can't find one. But wait, just imagine for a moment that behind that hedge, gathered up, was a group of horsemen and women waiting for the hunt, waiting for the hounds to come pouring out of the covert on that brow in pursuit of a fox. Just imagine, behind that hedge, was that a ghostly echo of the past? Could that be true? Could there really be ghosts